Hey guys, welcome to Sabi Unique Art. My name is Ricardo, and today we're going to be doing another drawing. Today we're going to be trying to do a perspective drawing. This time we're going to be using Phylla from Vaygren, and we're going to start from scratch to finish, to inking and coloring. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. So let's get started. Alright guys, so the perspective drawing I'm trying to do, shot from the camera down, looking up, and she's gonna be ready to shoot an arrow. So that's the idea. Phylla, she's on my left hand side. So the time is now 11:32 p.m. late at night. So I'm gonna try to do this image and, well, at least sketch it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna color it or not. I'm gonna try to do it within 2 hours. All right. Let's do the horizon line to give some type of idea. So let's see. We're gonna have this line here. We're gonna use the triangle. Let's do a triangle and try to get the idea of the perspective we're looking for. So this is the floor, and this is the triangle, right? So I'm trying to, okay, so say we're gonna do stick figures. So this is our head, right? So we use it in triangle because it's like, obviously it's a triangle, so it's like this. So by having our head small, the triangle helps to really show the perspective shot. So so our head is here, and we're gonna put our torso here. So because of the reason why I'm doing a triangle, because the triangle is basically using a triangle as a guideline to create a perspective shot. So because our head is small, our torso is going to be a bit bigger. So we're trying to somewhat kind of fill the triangle a bit. So our torso. So I know our torso is kind of bigger than our head because it's a perspective shot. Because when you're looking up, the closer the closer the object to the camera is, the bigger it is, and farther away, it gets smaller. So let's do this. I think I need to get a reference. Or let's see if we can get this. Okay, so this is our top torso. Right, and then now we're gonna do our mid-range. So we're gonna do it here. Actually, before we do that, let's do the legs first. So it's our kneecap, and that's our leg. So our next leg, I think she's a bit too big. There we go. This is the knee. That's the other leg that's going on the floor. Right, and then this leg should be like this, right? This is our ankle. This is our feet, right? And what's this? This is our and this is our other leg. So therefore, this right here is our hip. If this is our hip, so we're gonna do this, do that. I'm trying to map out our body right now. So therefore, if this is our hip, this is our leg going down like this. I think something is off. Like here, and this is our knee, and she's not fitting in a triangle. Let's size her down in a triangle. There you go. You always want to stay in a triangle because the triangle helps. Because once you get out the triangle, that's when you're just gonna get difficult. So here, actually, let's put our legs out, and it's our other feet. and then this one is this one. So can you tell what you're looking at right now? Because kind of look confusing to me. And this leg right here needs to come in some more. There you go. Right. So once we have that, if you if you notice how the lower body looks kind of perspective, and then up here it looks kind of off because I didn't do the torso correct. So she's like this here, and we're gonna, let's get it a bit bigger. Our arm, we're gonna have our arm like, I'm just talking to myself because I'm trying to figure this thing out while we do this. So our hands going down. Always use reference. I'm telling to use reference, and I need to use reference myself, or else this wouldn't be this hard. Here, this is the one arrow, and our next arm here. So let's have it like this and like this. Okay. So now we're gonna adjust the head, and she's looking on the person or whatever she's looking at, she's gonna shoot. So let's clean this up a bit so we can understand what we're looking at. So this is the leg, this is one leg, and this leg, and I don't know what I'm looking at. So let's clean this up. So we're gonna create a new layer and turn this down so we can see what we're doing. Okay. All right. Turn this down some more. This is our head, our ears. She's looking in this direction, so we're gonna have it like this. Right, triangle, and neck, our face, and our shoulders, our arm. Bring this down. I'm not sure if it's you put this like this, like this. These are balloons here, and we're gonna our kneecap right here, and for our hip, and also the brush I'm using called what's the name of this thing? I click on the brush or press B on the keyboard, and I click round mixing brush. That's the brush I'm using. Okay. Let's see. We're doing this. Let's curve this here. And imaginary hip, so this is gonna be over here. Oh no. This, and we're gonna have our next leg here, and this there. Whoop. And knee on the floor, and legs up here. So this is looking weird. So let's where's my lasso? Lasso. Let's get this a bit bigger. It's too small. Okay. Get this bigger. And how should I have our foot? Let's do this for now. Not sure if this is right. but we're trying something. We're gonna try to get it to work. All right. So we have this here. That looking like something. What do you guys think? All right. Shave the stone. We need to hide this part because it's on YouTube. Can't have that. So, so let's get this. Yeah, that's good enough. Shave that part down, and our other leg over here. It's gonna be like this, right? And there you go. And this is this is my new ground. So this is the floor she's on. Here, bam. Good for the other end now. So I think we have something going on, but not sure yet. Okay, what time is it? Oh, 11:43, and we started from 11:30 something. Let's see, hand here. Okay, our hand is like this. Actually, let me make sure this thing is recorded. I think it's recorded. Our hand is like this, and then this hand over here that you can't see, it's right here. Actually, let's put it up higher. We want to put it up higher. Our head needs to move higher, and then we're gonna have it like this. Ooh, that doesn't make any sense. We're gonna have it like here. And our head is not in the right position. I think that's what's going on. She's looking, our head needs to look up somewhere. So we're gonna have it just like this, and she's looking upwards, and her ears are here. So she's looking upwards. She's looking at our target, right? And this is our neck, our ears right here, her ears right here. Bam. So she's looking at our target. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the triangle now to see. She's kind of still in a triangle, but if we take away the triangle, I think she does look like, I think she looks perspective. What do you guys think? I think so. I don't know, something about this hand right here. Maybe this needs to. Let's turn this hand a bit. There you go. Save again. All right. The bow and arrow. So bow and arrow, let's put it on a different layer. It's gonna be here. Bow and arrow gonna be like this. Bam. Maybe push it up somewhere. Maybe this hand is too long. This will be an elbow here. So this needs to come up some more. Yes, push this up a bit. There you go. A bit more realistic. Then push the bow and arrow up. There you go. Alright, so let's sketch a quick background just so we have an idea. So basically, if she's in a tree, trees will be here, trees will be here. Bam, bam, bam. These are my fake trees. Bam. My tree sucks. Hold on. Trees. And this is the sun. I don't know, that's a fake sun. Tree. So we know, and the floor is here. So there we go. All right. Oh, so you see the triangle? Now you can have an idea how it's supposed to be. So now, since that is gone, we're gonna turn off the triangle. We have to do the flip. We have to flip the image to make sure it works. So we're gonna do the flip test. Okay, looking okay. Not sure about this part here. Our face is too much out, so let's push it in. Oh. Let's move this bit. There we go. What do you guys think? Looking good, right? Let's expand her. We're gonna get her a bit bigger. Let's fill the screen. That's less background to do. All right. Just doing this thing. Let's save again. Always save. Never trust these programs. All right. Create a new folder. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna flip it around again. And now we can actually detail the drawing. And then once we detail the drawing, then we can do sketching. So I like to do the body and hair separately. For some reason, I just can't do the body on the same layer as the hair. But anyway, let's detail art. Let me turn this on some more. She's always happy for some reason. Some lashes. It's gonna do the long ears, the elf ears. I think this is off. Let me adjust this. Adjust this real quick. Okay, that works. All right. And neck. Chin. Let's put this chin in because it's too fat. Let's get it straight. Straight. Neck, neck, neck. Please, let's zoom out. Not bad, but something is off here. There you go. And let's round the chin up. Looking okay so far. All right. Ooh, eyebrows. Our clothing. So it's like here. There, we're giving her a long neck today, huh? Like this, that. Okay. Head shape is out. Now for the shoulders. Neck piece. Neck, shoulders. And shoulders. Right, and here, and we're gonna have this here. Let's do this. Balloons. Let's do our balloons. All right. So if this is like this, that. Okay, and then this band thing. And this. All right, and then our back piece here. Let's curve this around. Okay, and let's do the hip. Got the curves in the hip, and jumping this off over here. Let's fix this. Okay, all right. We're gonna get that part out. Let's do here. This part gonna be hard. This is the hip, curve. And then we're gonna do a next curve. Hopefully I don't get in trouble with YouTube for this. And kneecap. Oh. Let's do it. Feet. Bam. Bam. Curve. Ooh, no. Curve. And curve. Right, this is our curve. Bam. She got some high heels. She normally don't have high heels, but we're gonna put some high heels on her today. Actually, let's take that off because I'm not gonna hear the end of it. We're gonna give it short. Make sure this thing is recording. Okay. Actually, instead of do that crazy bend, we're gonna no, I like it like it was before. Kinda messed up. Oh, I messed up big time. We ain't come back to that. We ain't gonna struggle right now. We're gonna come back to that leg. Let's put this here. Put this there. And we're gonna work on this leg. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's erase this part. And let's bring this part in so we don't get in trouble. And we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. Here, bam, bam. Ooh, this looks weird. She has some big ass feet. Oh Lord. There you go. Kill this. Bam. All right. Let's put the stockings. Where are stockings? Oh, I'm doing a horrible job on this part. But I fix it when I ink it. Same goes for here. All right, we got that part out of the way. Our hand, this hand here, and it's like this, and it's like this. And she is, how's she have in her hand? I think she have in her hand this way. Okay, let's do this. Square, square. And like this. We're gonna leave that like that for now. And for this hand, the hand she's gonna grab the thing with. Here, let's do this. Actually. Let's leave it like this for now. All right, let's turn this off. Looking good. Because the this leg is in the way, I'm not sure about here. Let's turn it, push this down. We're gonna cheat. Let's put that there. Man, that's some big ass lemons, man. It's probably too big, but it's cartoon, so it doesn't matter, right? Anyway, bone arrow. What type of bone arrow should have? Just like this. We're gonna do this one. I'm gonna give her the one that she always have in the game. There you go. All right. All right. Now for the floor. Let's put the floor there so we know she's on something. So now everything is lined up. Okay. All right, now for the, oh, let's do the flip first. Flip, yep, something is off. You gotta do the flip. First of all, this is ice too big. Let's size this down. Right? And then you have this ears is too big too. Let's size this one down. And then this one over here just doing his own thing. Let's fix that. There you go. And that looks fine, that's look fine. Let's flip back. Okay. It's all good. So now we're gonna turn her down because we have to draw her hair. So create a new layer. Why am I sweating? Alright. Right here. This one's gonna be hard because it's perspective. Again, perspective drawing is always difficult sometimes. But we're gonna try our best. Here, come out. And there you go. Alright, hairline. Ooh, let's zoom in. I can't see. Hairline, hairline. There you go. There you go. Hairline. Now we're gonna do this part, and we're gonna do this part. Come down to our chin. Damn it. We come down way down here. Here. There. Okay. This here. And then we're gonna do like this. You have to be careful because you're not supposed to see the top of right here because it's using perspective, but you can see a little bit of it. Alright. We got this. I think this needs to poke out a bit more. Right here. Poke out a bit more. Alright. Now we're gonna do this here. Alright, for the back of our head, we're gonna follow this line and come around. Again, guys, you have to be careful because it's perspective, so you have to keep that in mind when you. Oh, I'm here talking. Hold on, I forgot this thing here. You have to keep that in mind when you're doing here. And then this one comes over here. Okay, so we got this. Then let's get this more puffy. So bam, puffy. Let's zoom out. And this is more puffy. Oh man, I should have put the hard cape on. Oh well. Can I still put it? Nah, no cape. She's on the training ground, so she don't need no cape for the training ground because she's not on a mission. All right, looking good, but we're gonna expand our head a bit because for some reason it look a bit too skinny. There you go. Just a tiny bit. Okay. And I need to put. Where is this? What layer is this? The bone arrow she's using. She's training. That's what she's doing. And she's gonna try to hit our target. and then Cassidy have to jump out the way because she can't shoot to save her life. So that's the story behind this. She's in a training ground and she learning how to use her bow and arrow. Cassidy gonna be in the way and curse as usual. And this is the reason why the bow and arrow look crooked. Because she don't know what she's doing. Alright, let's turn all of this up so we can all see this sketch better. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so time for inking. It's 12 something, so let's try to knock this out. So we're gonna create the next folder. I'm gonna throw all these layers in that folder. And we're gonna turn it down, and now we're gonna ink. So now I'm using vector lines. So we're gonna turn on the vector layer, and we're gonna go to our pen. And the pen I'm using called G pen. So that's the pen we're gonna use to ink. So let's see how long it takes us to ink this. This is 12:17 a.m. So let's see how long it takes me to ink this. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long. Oh, this is wrong. Already making mistakes already. Oh no. Right. Here you go. I don't know. Let's bring this one in. I don't like how this is so way out there. Let's bring that in. We're gonna bring it in this much, and then we're gonna curve. We're gonna cut it right here. There you go. Much better. Much better. Right? Alright, we're gonna do this here. Oh! Okay. Her smile. You know what I should do? I should have her smiling, right? And then put a sweat. Because she knows she's about to shoot the arrow right up Alice. Not Alice, I mean Cassidy. She's nervous. So we're gonna leave that there. And then we're gonna have this side. So while I'm inking, I am trying to refine the lines, refine the sketch at the same time. So I might be drawing while I'm inking, if that makes sense. We have this here, and we have this. Right, where is this? Bam. Oh. Zoom out. Bam. And there. Bam. Okay. I don't like how this one looks, so we're gonna fix this. This one looks kind of weird right there. I think I got it. I think I make it look worse. Erase, 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 erase. There you go. And for this part here, and bam, bam, bam. Oh no, and here, and there. Okay, we're gonna slide this up, and all right, and we're gonna do this part. Okay, and then make line and line. Okay, that's done. And we're gonna do this part here. Okay, now for the long lines, for the legs. Alright, we're gonna curve. Oh, nope. Let's try this again. Right. And curve for the knee. And zoom out. Bring it down. Oh no. Nope. Follow the line, man. There you go. That was being annoying. Close enough. Maybe here. There. Oh, no. And we're going down here. Yeah, no. And here. Bam. Okay. All right. Let's for the rest of the leg. And we're gonna try to make this smooth as possible. So, you're probably wondering how I'm making that straight line without stopping. So, a couple ways. First, I turn up the stabilization on the pen. That's on the left hand side over here, and I have it high. But the trick to it is basically, say making a line, right? So you have this long line, and this is the destination. You start from here, and you're looking, and you want to make the line from here to here. So what I normally do is, when I'm making a line, I don't look on my hand. I'm looking on the destination. So basically, I'm drawing a line, but my eyes are here. So basically, pretend this is my eye, this is my hand. And I'm drawing the line is going, but my eyes here. And wherever my eyes are, my head, my hand gonna follow. It's the same thing as like racing, right? When you're doing racing, this is off topic, but when I race on the weekends, you see the apex, you see the turn, you never look on your hand or in front of you. You look on the turn coming up. And wherever your head is at, or your eyes, that's where the car is gonna go. So it's the same thing with drawing. Ish. Same thing ish with the drawing. Line, you know you're going here. Don't look on your hand, because if you look on your hand, you're gonna be like doing this. So you just wanna look on the destination where you're going. And bam, you get it 9 times out of 10. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, back to drawing. See, I'm doing it right here. The destination is here, and I'm starting here. So, see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but there you go. See? I was looking here. I was looking, like my hand is here, I'm looking here, 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 while my hand is way over here. You look where you look where you want your hands to go. And you nail it most of it. See, there you go. I'll do it again. Oh, this looks weird. And here, there, and oh no. How does that look? Not bad. Not bad at all. For some reason, I feel like this line right here, you need some curve to it. Let's put some curve into it. It looks too straight to me. Well, actually, it looks kind of good. Well, let's see if we can mess with it a bit. I think that's better. And we're gonna make a curve line. No, we're gonna do this curve line. And this curve line. Sometimes you have to redo, because a short curve like this sometimes is hard. And sometimes you can just select it and adjust it. That's the beauty of vector lines. Let's put some curve here so it looks like she's actually wearing something. Let's do that here too. And here. Nope. And we're gonna put this part on. There we go. Hopefully that looked not that bad. The other side, the other leg. We're gonna put some curve there, so it looks like she's wearing something. And I'm gonna adjust this. Good thing about vector, I can just do this and erase all these unnecessary over lines I did. Alright. Let's uncheck that and see how it looks. Looking good so far. I like this sweat. This sweat looks like she about to do something stupid. Trying to do some cleanup while I'm drawing, because the more you do cleanup, the easier it is when you're coloring, you know. All right, save. Taking a sweet time to save. All right, our hand. Ooh, this doesn't look right. Actually, she have a bone arrow in her hand, so I need to put that there. Let's draw this here. Bam. There. Oh, no. Actually, let's do this. Much easier just to erase the lines. Alright. We on this part here. Our hand. You can tell she's up to no good. Look how she's holding, the the arrow. Like she has no sense. She's even holding it retarded. Actually, I'm drawing her hand retarded. That doesn't look right. Let's fix that better. She have a arrow in her hand. It's supposed to be something. Let's do the line for the arrow. There we go. So you know she's holding that. Trying to use my hand here to trying to figure it out myself. I look retarded. In the minute. This hand. No. Man, this is all messed up. Hands are never my strong suit. Kind of difficult most of the time. But we're gonna try something. It's like this. This here, we're gonna wait a minute, what am I doing? And it's here. It's here. Imaginary hand. Bend and come down. Bam. Same thing, imaginary hand, bend, come down. Bend, come down. Bend, come down. There you go. I don't know, why am I here wasting precious time? You know, waste so much time doing a hand here. But hands are hard to draw, so that's my excuse. They're not easy. Especially in this perspective shot. These probably still look retarded, but this is it for now. Yep, still look retarded. But we need to clean it up a bit so it doesn't look too retarded. Got this extra line floating around. Anyway. Turn it off, and let's break this down a bit. And let's do our face. We're gonna have our eyebrows and our eyes on a different layer as well. There you go. And some lashes. Like, why not, right? All right, let's draw the bow and arrow. Oh, kneecap. Alright, one arrow. Where is it? Okay. So we're gonna use a different tool to create that one arrow, because I'm not gonna try to fake pretend trying to draw a straight line or a curved line. So we're gonna use, I keep forgetting which are the lines. I'm gonna use this. No, that's not it. I feel like I've been down this road already. Let's try this again. No, there's not this line, so is it this line? No, I feel like it's this line, but no, it's stupid. Guess I have to do it the whole school way. I got to draw the lines because for some reason this never worked out for me when I need to use it. So let's figure out this bow and arrow. Okay, and the next one. We're eyeballing this, guys. Oop. Actually, let's turn her down so we can see the actually bow and arrow. Right, and then we're gonna do this. And since we have it this way, we're gonna turn it, move it, so it fits in our hand. That's supposed to be right there. Okay. Now we're going to handle, and we're gonna do this, bam, bam. Actually, let's go here, bam, bam. So we, oh no, so we actually get it straight. Let's try the other side. Here, nope. Like this, and like this, right? And here, bam. This, right? Bam, done. Actually, this side look better than the other side. Okay, team it. Erase this. This look whack compared to the other one. Let's try it again. Okay, we got something, and then let's do this, that. Right, turn these things on, and we're gonna erase. We turn this up, and we're gonna erase this. All that hard work gonna be gone. Man, oh man. And then we're gonna erase these fingers. Okay. And we're gonna erase this and that. And then we turn this off. Man, we have to erase a lot of nice stuff. Damn it. Anyway, gotta get done. All this hard work I have to erase, huh? And I think that, oh, we forgot about the arrow. The arrow that she's gonna definitely shoot somebody with by mistake. Oh, I can find, there we go. Create a new layer on this so we can have a straight line. A straight line here. Actually, I don't like it's too skinny. Let's thicken it up. Yep, let's thicken it up some more. Okay. That line. And that line. Move this down, there you go. And now we're gonna draw the tip. You know, damn it, this is too skinny. This is too thick. Where is my this? How do you size this down? I know there's a way to size this down. Alright, let's try this again. One line. Two line, okay. And now we have here, there. This is my bow and arrow for now. Ooh, this thing is look off. Alright, I'm gonna go back to your pen, close this part up. Let's clean up this bow and arrow looking thing, whatever this. Clean that part up. And we're gonna clean this part up. Clean this part. No, where are you? Erase this part, erase, erase. That's good. Erase here, erase there. Bam. And that's it, guys. Yeah. You can tell she's about to do some damage because she's holding that bow and arrow incorrect. And this part here, I look too skinny. There you go. Alright guys, so it's time for coloring, right? See, it's not that bad. It's only $12.50. Alright, so let's fill in some colors. So we're gonna take our turn our eye off and we're gonna create a new layer. And we're just gonna fill in all these colors. Let's see how quick we can take it to how long it's gonna take us to color this. Here they are. Oh, this is wrong. What's going on here? You need to be here. Okay. Fill. Okay. Fill. Neck is too crazy. Hold on. There we go. Clean that up. Alright. And for this piece, bam. And where else has yeah, that's it. We call this as fast as I can, guys. Okay, and ooh, I see something. God damn it, something is wrong. No, we leave it alone. It's not that bad. All right, and for the next one is gonna be no. It's gonna be. It's supposed to be on this. And next one gonna be. I think I'm missing some spots. Okay. And for a bow and arrow, she's brown. So we're going here. Brown, where are you? Is it brown? I think it's brown. And for a bow and arrow, we're gonna leave that silver, and brown for some reason. All right, we did the filling. Wait, actually, let's do our eyes, since it's easy. It's easy eyes and eyebrows. There you go, guys. So now to do the shade. So since it's a perspective shot, the light is overhead, shining down. So therefore, the light is coming from up. So everything at the bottom needs to be shadowed. So let's do this real quick. We have a few ways to do at the shadow. We can use the lasso fill, or we can just draw the shadows in. We're gonna try to draw the shadows in because I'm trying to, yeah, let's try to draw the shadows in. So the light is coming from up. What the hell? The light is coming from up here. That means the shadow needs to be down here. So let's do this. Bam. Bam. Sometimes I feel like just drawing in the shadows is faster. Yeah, I think it's faster. And our hand is over here, light coming down, so here, bam, bam. We're gonna do some shadow there. What else? What else? Our hand here. Nope. Like this. Bam. All right. Oh, our legs. No, all that's gonna be shadowed, right? Right? Actually, let's just do a little bit of lighting. All right, let's fill this in. Since I draw the shadows in, I just have to fill. Bam, 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 bam. So fill, 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 fill all this. Fill that in, fill that in, fill that in, fill, 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 fill. Oh, no, here you go. Fill, 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 fill. Then you're gonna use a lasso fill to clean up some spot that you missed. Like all this right here is all need to be filled. And you go back to the bucket tool, fill, 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 fill. What do you guys think about the shadow? What do you think? Is the shadows is good? What if I fill that in? Yeah, it works, right? I think so. Let's try to erase this. I don't know. I don't know if it looks good without. We're just gonna do a little small one. There we go. And let's fill in the rest of these over here that we missed. Let's do that. And this. I'm using the lasso fill right now, just cleaning up some areas. All right, now for her hair, let's do her hair because that's the biggest part, and that will kind of give the better look of the shadows. So let's do our hair. We're gonna draw our hair shadows in. So close that. This, let's do this. And since it's all this is X, all that is X. X mean fully filled. And do this, and we're going to do this, that, and this, and do that, and this. And what am I doing? No, I almost get shadow here. Shut it down. Okay, let's leave it like this. Shadow, shadow. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's erase this. Right. Yeah. Okay, let's do that way. And here, bam. Same thing goes for here. Shadow. Bam. Alright, let's start filling. Bam. Bam, bam. Here. Bam. Yes. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Fill. All this. Fill. And we're gonna use the lasso tool, lasso fill, and clean up. Do some cleanup real quick. Clean up. Alright, there you go. That's right here. Let's see if I do this. There we go, much better. Let's close this part up. There you go. And here. Yeah, that works. Alright, moving on. Let's move on to the closing. Close. You can do a layer. Right, let's draw this in. Legs, so you want to continue from here. Bam, bam. Since it's going to be under shadow. Let's see. Hold on. So, bam, here. Okay. Kneecap. Down. There you go. That's all under shadow, right? And then we're gonna stop the shadow here. This is covered up. We're gonna continue this part here. Let's do a little bit of shadow here. And all of that's covered up. That's covered up here. Light, we're gonna have it like this. Right shoulder. Let's do this. And all this is X. And I think that's it for this one. Let's fill. Let's fill. Oh no. Fill. Fill all this. Fill. What else we missing? Fill. Alright, so let's use the lasso fill and trying to clean it up. Enough here. Okay. What do you guys think? I don't really like this part though. Here, we're gonna get rid of some of this. There you go. Get some of this too. All right. That looks good. What else? Oh, almost forget this part. This thing. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna draw that piece in, and we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna use this to draw it in because I'm not sure how it is supposed to look. I'm gonna do that for now, and we need to fill this thing in. Well, I'm gonna use the lasso fill since I don't really need to draw this in. Shadow, all this is shadow. Yep, that's about it. Yep, that's about it. And now for the shadow for this thing. Here, here, bam. Alright, look at that. She's basically finished already. We're gonna save. It's saving. Okay. Now for our bow and arrow. I'm assuming all of this right here is under shadow. Yeah, I want to say all of this is under shadow. Maybe a little peak of light. Peak of light right there. And if this is coming down like this, so let's say we do this. Bam. Actually, let's take more off. There you go. And then for this thing, we're gonna do this and put all of this under shadow. Man, I can't. This part is still bothering me. Turn this off. It's bothering me too much. Let me fix it. No, it got worse. feel a little bit better. Still could be better, but it's better than before. So let's clean this up. There you go. Much better. Still can be better, but it's good for now. Shadows. What's going on here? Alright, so now we're gonna put a shadow underneath her so it looks like she's not floating in the sky. Leave this black and we're gonna do this. So she doesn't look like she's just floating. Now she looks like she's actually on the floor. Yeah, I know it's still bothering me. What's going on? I think is this what's the problem? This thing here. Erase, erase, erase. Let's see if it still bothers me. Still does, but not so bad. It's not gonna stop bothering me until I fix it. Alright, we're gonna go on a bit detour. We're gonna duplicate that, erase all his hand, and erase this part, this part, this part, and this part. We're gonna quick sketch it because for some reason this thing is not getting the hell out of him, just driving me up the wall. My eyes can't get past it. So there you go, much better. So you're gonna much better. Okay, much better. Because my eyes, it's like I couldn't get past it. It's like I keep looking at it. I'm like, man, something is wrong. Now I can fix it. Bye. Keep bothering me, man. It's in my face. Turn this down so we can see it better. Mm. There you go, much better, man. This thing was not getting the hell. Serious. There you go. Now she looked like she's holding it, because before she didn't look like she's holding it. She looked like it's twisting her hand. Much better. Jeez. Uh-oh. Now I have to do a lot of fixing on the color. Yep, a lot of fixing. You see, our hand was twist instead of holding it. Just didn't look right. So let's start erasing. Oh, if you're still watching, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up or subscribe for more of this type of videos. If you do like these type of videos, let me know. We'll keep doing it. Oh, what the? Alright, much better. Alright, let's do this thing. And we basically finish once I do the highlights, right? Alright, that's the arrow. And now we're gonna put a slight shadow on her skin. Just so it stands out a tad more. Well, I'm just doing it for one part of the body. No, I'll get in trouble. Let's not do that. No, I'm asking for trouble. Let's just leave it how it is. Alright, let's put the highlights on her and then we're good to go. Oh, what's going on over here? Highlights are right here. Actually, let's do this highlight. Do I like that one? Yeah, the other one is better. Oh, what? Whoa. We just had highlights everywhere. We're gonna turn it down. I'm not feeling this one though. We'll change this one up. Okay. And now let's put our chopsticks on. And the blush. She knows she's about to hurt someone. And highlight for this. And some here. And one more. And we're gonna do just for what going on. We're just gonna do this, and we gonna throw gradient. We're trying something new. We're gonna throw gradient on the entire thing. There you go. Bam. Actually, not bad, but we're gonna erase some because it's too strong. So let's erase some here, some of that, and turn this to multiply, make it a bit darker. And then use the brush. I'm gonna brush some parts in. Whoa. Nah. Let's do a different one. Multiply, turn this way down, and let's brush this part in. Here. No, I'm not feeling it. Ooh. Let's turn this off. This is good enough. Oh. Curious. I'm gonna drop a shadow here, that's nice. Why not? I might just change this line here to white because I don't know white's bothering me. Yeah, much better white. There you go. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you like this type of video, please let me know in the comment and I'll continue doing pinups like this. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. See y'all later.